Good evening. Today is June the 19th, what they call June, how they call it? Juneteenth, something like that. But anyway, I was looking for this CD. So I brought me a little cheap music box just so I can play that prayer. Hoping maybe it might help me. Because I played it before and it did. And so I was looking for the CD and I came across this picture. This is me at age 20. I think I was 28. Maybe not 28, maybe 26. Cause I had all my children. I had four children, and I took the kids because there was a church on the street over from where we lived at, and I had took the kids to get their pictures taken. So the guy wouldn't take their pictures unless I was in the pictures too. So I had to go back home and put this dress. This was my favorite dress at the time. It really fitted too. To me, it fitted. And I had to go home, and so I just took my hair and slicked it back like I got it now. But it was long back then, longer then than it was not, and it is now. And put on a little bit of makeup, and I went back over to the church, and we took our pictures. So he took pictures with me and the kids, and then the children by themselves, and then this one here with me by myself. So I was just sitting here looking at it, because, like I said, I had very low self-esteem back in those days. I never thought I was pretty. I actually thought I was ugly because my mom used to call me ugly. And but I realized that she didn't mean it. She would just be saying stuff out of frustration. Cause my mom had 9 children and had to raise them by herself. So when she get frustrated, she just say things. Um, so I actually thought she hated me, but I don't think she did. She just wanted something better for me because you know my older sisters and brothers, they like a year apart. Where she had two in one year. She had two children in one year. She had my brother in January and my sister in November. I think it was November. And I almost did that, but they weren't in the same year, but it was close together. My second and my third child, and I was further just like my mama. But I said after I had them, I can't do what she did. I go have that because I had told her when I was 16 I was gonna have 12 children. She told me to go right ahead. But I was just looking at it. I was looking at myself and I was saying, well, I was kind of pretty. I was cute back in them days. I didn't even realize it. And I was at the club one night at the what's the name of that club on Fort Bragg. There was some club we used to go to on Fort Bragg, and this guy came up to me. He said, "You know what? You's a pretty woman." He said, "But the thing is, you don't even know how pretty you are." And I didn't. I never knew. 'Cause my mama always called me ugly. And then my sister that I keep called me dumb because I never was good at spelling. Because I didn't talk plain. I spell the way I talk. I still do. That's why I always have to have spell check or a dictionary. And I think I talk even worse back then. And I didn't realize, how I talk until I actually heard me talking. I was when I did my initial sermon, and I could hear myself how country I am, and I didn't want to preach. Tell you the truth, when I heard God tell me it was time for me to preach His word, I was just like Moses. I was making up excuses because I couldn't pronounce my words, good. And till I heard this man, he was more country than I was. I said, now if he can get up there and preach with confidence, I'd be able to do the same thing. But I never did really get my ministry to going because I saw what they were trying to do with me, and I wanted to do what God wanted me to do, and they wanted me to do what they wanted me to do, and I just couldn't do that because it was wrong. I'm not gonna do things wrong. And see, that's why God is moving pastors from his pulpit because his presence not at his altar. But anyway, this is me at age, I think I was 26, because I had my last child, and I think she was two. I think she was two when I took this picture. And after I took the picture, now it was so cold 'cause I didn't have on a coat, and it was cold that day. And I went home. We had those little space heaters. So I went home and I was standing in front of the heater trying to get warm, and I saw smoke rising over my head. Golly, this little cheap dress had done melted. Had already melted, and golly, I mean, that was the last day I wore this dress. But I'm looking at how innocent I looked it, because I sure wasn't innocent. But I was not very naive, though. Very, very naive. I just thought everybody was good people. And they won't, and they still ain't. But I just thought people were good people. And when a guy come around trying to talk to me, I thought he meant good, but he didn't. They were just looking on the outside of me. They never looked at me on the inside. Look at my heart. They never, I was extremely quiet back then too. Because I didn't know how to express myself. I had a lot of thoughts in my head, but I couldn't bring them out. So I was extremely quiet back then. And um, I had a dude I was talking to. He said he I was too nice. That's why he called himself breaking up with me. Said I was too nice. And I thought that was the most foolish. How can you be too nice? But he saw I wasn't that as nice as he thought of him. He thought he was coming back. You can't come back. You break up with me, you don't come back, honey bunny. Can't come back to me. But anyway, I need to put this picture in a picture frame. I got to show it one more time. That's me. See all this energy in this room. Oh, that's me right there. So I'm not gonna. I don't have a lot to say. I just saw this picture, and I was just looking at it. I was saying, I want ugly, and I was probably about 30 years old before I realized I wasn't ugly, but I never felt pretty. I've never felt pretty. And now these people is messing up my face and messing up my body and attacking me to make me feel more self-conscious. But I'm gonna figure out how to get this weight off of me though, some kind of way, because it's not weight. They messing with my cells, and they making me where I'm not firm like I was. And they keep doing something to this my breast. This breast, my left, right breast. It started yesterday and it's still doing it today. I don't know what that feeling is. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna have to go ahead, and I don't be feeling like exercising because I just be tired because I don't sleep well. through the night because they be messing with me through the night. But I do have a total gym that is too big for me because I'm short. I'm gonna have to maybe find me something else that I can work out on. I did see something, and it's shorter. You sit on it and work. I might have to get there. Invest. It didn't cost that much. It was over $100, but it's still that total gym was like three something. I think it was. I got something else out there in the garage. It's something like the total gym, and I brought it, and I couldn't get it apart. It wouldn't. I couldn't get it. I don't know how they selling stuff like that. And it was a cheaper. It was cheaper. It was like I think like two something. And that's why I brought it 'cause it was cheaper than the total gym. And then I had to end up buying the total gym anyway, not to work on it because it's too to me it's too long for me. So I'm gonna have to find something else I can work out on. And then I try to work out on the bicycle. That bike, the thing hurt my butt. I got all kind of excuses. But that bike, it hurt my butt. And then I'm not my legs are weak or something. Because that thing is, I guess I can loosen it up. But I need a place where I can just put all my exercise machine in one place. And have a little room. Like an exercise room. I don't have to be going from one room to the other. Cause my total gym is in the living room. And my bike is over there. And then I got my other thing. It's in the living room too. I just don't feel like exercising, but I'm about to do something so these people won't have me around here looking crazy. Cause they got my butt going out that way, my stomach going out this way, my arms and stuff looking like I don't know what. But I kind of cute on this picture though. I never felt it. I've never felt cute. Never felt pretty. Mm. But anyway, shame. My face is greasy because I just um washed my face and I put some syrup, this vitamin C syrup that I make, and then I have an oil with essential oils in it that I put on my face too. I don't be doing nothing, cause they just feel like they just draining me. But I can't let them just do me. I got to fight back. I really need to get out of this house and just go somewhere. Just go riding, anything, just get out of this house. When I go outside, they shooting at me because I went out there today and watered well, my daughter had watered most of the trees out there, but she didn't get some of the ones that was on the deck. And so I went out there and watered them because I could see one of my flowers look like it wanted to die because it ain't been watered. So I went out there and watered it and some other ones that she missed, and I could feel them hitting me. And see, they such cowards. And these young boys. Some of them are young, some of them old, but the one that's right behind us, these are younger people. And then they hides in the house because this stuff shoot right through the glass. They don't even have to lift the window up; they can just shoot right through the glass. And I'm 65 years old, and these young boys shooting at me. But I've been going outside anyway. I just have to deal with it, and I can't even sit down and watch TV or sit down and just listen at the videos. And I be listening at different people videos, different types. Some of them ministry, some of them when they go growing they gardens and stuff like that, trying to get me some ideas that when I leave from here, because I ain't trying to grow no garden here, and I would like to have me a greenhouse. And these people build their own greenhouse. I saw this one couple. They got a lot of their stuff from beside the road, and they made a beautiful greenhouse. They got the glass panels and everything from beside the road. Some of the wood.
And then this other couple, they made theirs out of plastic. They had those what you call them, cow panels, and they went around the bottom of it with wood, and then they threw the plastic over it. And it looked good. They got a door on it and everything. They put a door on it. All of them had doors on them. But I want idea like that. And I want to fix. I got one of them lounge chairs. I got the umbrella. I brought me a new umbrella because I already had one umbrella to go to the table that's on the deck. But I wanted to change that. I got a red with a pretty rose on it, and it's a bigger umbrella. And then I got a mosquito net to go over that hangs over the umbrella and go all the way down to the floor, to the ground. And then I got a red lounge that you can lounge in it. And I'm a want to find me some other chairs, but they talking like we may have to leave America. So I'm saying I'm getting all this stuff. I'm not gonna be able to take it with me. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with my trees if we have to leave America. Cause they talking about China and Russia is coming to America. God judgment is coming against America. I can't afford to get no one of those containers where I can send my stuff to wherever I go. So I don't know. I don't even know what's going to happen. This one prophet that I looked said she was saying that God said to get your stuff together, get your paperwork. And I asked her what paperwork is she saying we need to get. So I don't know if it's a passport. We're gonna need a passport. I don't have no passport. I got my birth certificate and stuff like that, but I don't have a passport. And so they talk like it's hard to get a passport now. So I don't know. I might need to get a new ID because the one I got is expired next year. But I think now you have to have a different type of ID. I should have had, when that woman told me that, I should have got it done then. But because I can't get around like I want to, I didn't do it. I don't have nobody to help me. I've been here so much for my daughter, for them not to be here for me. And that daughter that stay here, she can come and go as she please. But anytime I ask her anything, she don't want to do nothing for me. I don't understand. I don't know what is wrong with her. I really don't know. I could ask her a question and she always want to answer me with an attitude, and it pisses me off, and I have to tell her about herself. But I got to stop letting her make me angry because there's just nothing but the devil using her. The pure devil. That's who I feel like I'm living with, the devil. With her and him. And I went in my sister's room and she was looking weird. She wasn't looking right in her eyes. I think they attacking her. So they was attacking me when I was sitting in the living room. And see, that that couch is right by her room. And they were constantly putting me to sleep and having me feeling weird in my head. So that's why I got up and came in here. But I had been in there for a good while, most of the day. Because when I'm in here, I'm under attack. You see all this energy that's in here, that's in my room. And as I'm sitting here now, I can hear that little sizzling sound. And I noticed them people over there across that street there. Because they've been doing too much digging underground. Too much. I mean, ever since they've been over there, they've been having, I don't know how many times they don't have people go over there digging and putting stuff underground. And then they had them to come over here. We ain't call nobody to come over here and put nothing under the ground. But see, I don't have no help. Cause I be wanting to go out there and let these people know, you know. And then she be wanting to fuss at me, and she have threatened me, talking about she gonna help me put away. I said, I want you to try it. God knows, honey, you and them people gonna have a whole way to go. You come trying to put me away. That's how the way she talks to me. But she ought to done had enough of doing trying to do something to me, because there had to be an angel. She when we was in the first house, I don't know what her problem is. I really don't know what her problem is. Yes, I do. She wants to stay in my apartment, and I won't let her, because when we was still in Lumberton, my light bill was a $580, and she was gonna leave me and my granddaughter with a 580. She didn't want to help pay it, but you helped make it. So I told her to go ahead, but take your stuff with you. So no, I'm not getting ready to let you move in my apartment for you to go and leave me with a high light bill. If you lost it, no. And then she done showing me other stuff about how dirty she is. I can't. That's my daughter, my youngest one, but she can do some dirty stuff, and I think she got that from the people she hang with, that she used to hang with anyway. No, I think the women that goes to her shop, I think I've been feeling that a lot of them women are gang stalking and witches. And they be putting stuff in her head, because that's why she tried to take my business from me. I might not be selling my soaps and stuff, but I still got my recipes up here, right up there. And when I can, I start by making it. And I don't want to, I want to buy some more butters and just have it, just in case I see where I can start selling and actually sell it. Now, because the last time I brought the butters and all my oil and meal soap, I didn't sell it. I just went in debt with buying that stuff and didn't even get a chance to sell it. But I enjoy making it though. I even got better at it. Tell you the truth, even better at making my body butter too. I love making body products. So no, I'm not gonna just give somebody, hand it over to somebody that don't deserve it. You know, just the same way I learned how to do it, you can learn how to do. I'm not trying to take your business from you. I don't have no parts of your business. I got three daughters, not just one. And then I got granddaughters. And that's what I've been trying to get them to help me. But this family don't try to stick together. I keep telling them, if we stick together and help one another, nobody would be doing bad. When you find a family that's doing good, that's because they all on the same page. Everybody is doing the same, is pitching in the bill. But my family, they just like my brothers and sisters. Everybody is selfish and self-centered. It's like I'm the oddball out the whole family. I'm the only one that seem to have compassion and care about somebody else. I just don't understand, what the problem is. But anyway, I didn't even come on here to do all this talking. I just come on to show my young self, and I realized I was pretty. Here, the lady it is now. I realized how pretty I was. I was pretty, and I didn't even know it. And it's because my mama used to call me ugly. Sit your ugly red, she said the ass word. And I really thought I was ugly. Until I was about 30 years old. This girl, I went to get my clothes out the cleaner. And this Indian girl gave me a compliment. And that touched me. When she gave me that compliment, and she's from another race,
And she said, you know what? You one of the prettiest women in Roland. And I never, they did something to me. Because when men tell me I'm pretty, I didn't care nothing about what they said. Because I felt like they were just trying to get something in my drawers. But when she said it meant something. Because I felt like she was pretty. And that's probably why they doing what they doing to me. Because they probably thought I was pretty too, whoever it is that's doing this to me. And I think it was the chief of police. It could have been my ex-boss that both of them involved in it. Because my ex-boss, I worked at the grocery store. Come in. Hmm. I worked at the grocery store, and he started harassing me, sexually harassing me, want me to go off with him. And so one day I just got fed up with him. And I said, okay. He told me, you gonna meet me? I said, yeah, I'll meet you. But I wasn't meaning it. I was just lying. And he told me to meet him at at this place where I would have to walk down this dark road by myself while he in a car. And I went out to the club. I went to the club. I won't studying him. I wasn't trying to go nowhere with him. And so the next day, I went to the grocery store, and he said, "Hey, Regina." I said, "Hey." He said, "Where were you last night?" I said, "I can't remember what I said to him." He said he was waiting on me. I said, "Oh, I forgot." And I didn't forget. I went out to the club. I wasn't studying about meeting him. I wasn't trying to meet him nowhere. I had no interest in him. And so he cut my hours down to 7 hours for the whole entire week. 3 hours one day and 4 hours the next day. So when I looked at that and I went over to where the manager was, I said, "You can tell him I won't be back." And I didn't. Not the work, no way. I don't have to sleep with no man to hold on to a job, I'm making minimum wage. Studying him. So someone called me. Cause I didn't never say nothing to nobody about it or nothing. I didn't call nobody. I didn't say nothing. I just won't go and bite. I talked to the manager. I told him to tell him I won't be back, and I didn't go back. Not to work. I went to do my grocery shop because it was the only grocery store we had. And some man called me, said he was from the sexual harassment bureau or something like that, and said that but asking me questions. And see, there was some of his people that he had put up to do that. And so I was telling him what happened, and after I told him what happened, the man started fussing at me. So I just hung up. You know, that after I hang up the phone about something, then I think about I should have told them all. I should have cussed them out. Cause back then them days I would cuss a little bit, and I just left it alone. I didn't even, I won't go to the grocery store. He speak, I speak, but I won't get ready to go nowhere with him. I didn't want to. I didn't have no interest in him, and so once I found out I was being gang stalked, I'm trying to figure out who will hate me so much that they'll put my name on this blackball list as a terrorist for somebody to destroy my life. Now who could hate me that much? Because somebody would have to really hate you, really have a dislike about you. Because these not some they could just put your name on this list and then they could just take it back off. Your name is on this list until your death. And they trying to ruin everything, every area of your life, completely, utterly destroy you. And these people think they got the right to do that. They don't even do that if they go to war. If they go to another country, they go over there and fight that battle and hit it and quit. That's it. But these people is here somewhere hiding like rats, roaches, in a house somewhere.
utterly destroying you because they don't put all this electrical in your house through the utility company that we can sue. Hopefully, we can some kind of way. Somebody got the ball to be our lawyer, and we sue the utility company because they can't do this. This is coming from the utility. Look at all that. Look at all that energy on the wall. You can see all that movement over there. And see the light, the light of my computer keep changing, but I still can see it. You can see something yellow. That's that energy. The move is out moving. It's all on. It's on me. I'm submerged under this stuff. And I'm going there looking at my sister. She looking right crazy. I mean, she was looking weird. I asked her, "How you feeling?" But I could tell she ain't feeling good because her eyes looking crazy. Because somebody's attacking her. These people are monsters, pure monsters. And the prophet that I be looking at, she was saying that God said that people gonna come back in your life, and you know, don't let them upset you. That somebody will come back in your life that was gone out your life, and don't let them just come back in your life and have you upset and stuff like that. But we under attack. We don't have no other choice because we in pain. These people doing stuff to us, and then we don't have nobody that we can get to even pray for us but us. Cause when you try to, I done reached out to a lot of people that claim they prophets and uh um delivered ministers. That's why I'm losing faith in them. I'm really losing faith in them. I'm not in God. I ain't losing faith in God because I know what God can do, even whether He do it or not. I know what He can do. Because He done used me before. So I know what He can do. But He's saying it, if we're going to pass this here in love, what we going through, can we come out of it? Still having a good heart. Still having love in our heart. That's why I be praying, asking God to help me have more godly love. Because this here can make you real bitter, make you hate people. And that's what Saint wants us to have hatred in our heart. Because God judges us about our heart. So we have to we have to keep good, keep love. But we can still pray and ask God to judge them. Ask God, I still ask God to judge them. Let His wrath come on them. But I try not to have hate for them. Even though sometimes I call them idiots, because they are. They're pure idiots. They are idiots because the devil is using them. But He's not going to let them live. They're going to die just like anybody else. They got too much information. God knows I didn't come on here to talk about that. Show my picture one more time. I can't believe I think I was cute because I honestly never thought I was cute. And now they done just got my face all swole up and I don't know what I look like now. They just got my face, they just taking all you know how soft it is. Because they dehydrating me on the inside. They doing stuff to my cells to make my skin, to make me soft and puffy. I said the puffy. Golly, I be laughing, but y'all, that's just part of my personality. But I'm upset because I don't bother nobody. I don't bother nobody. I'm the type of person I rather help you than to hurt you. And I don't understand why people want to hurt somebody. I just don't understand it. Oh boy. So I'm gonna get off of here. Um, what's the day? Wednesday. I've been wanting to munch on something all day today. I wanted me some no peanut butter crackers. That's what I wanted, but I didn't have none. I don't even know what I ate. What did I eat today? I ate a pack of noodles. That's what I had. It's in the little cups, the little noodles. That's what I had to eat today. I'm gonna have to get me some fruit. Get me some fruit. You know, I call myself making me some sea moss, but mm, there I made a mess out of that sea moss out. Even though I try to eat it anyway, but it won't good. My daughter, she made some good sea moss, but she wouldn't make mine. I wouldn't even brought it if I knew she wasn't gonna make it. She told me to buy it, she'll make it. Then when I brought it, she wouldn't make it. See, that's how my children do me. I just don't understand them. If my mama died when I was 16 years old. I turned 16 in July. She died that November. And when you raise up, when you have to grow up without your mama, it's hard. Even though I wasn't that close to my mama, but I still needed her. By the time she got to me, she was wore out. Cause she went through it with my older family, my older brothers and sisters, the wild ones. They want to call me the wild one, but they wilder than I was. I can admit this to my doing, but they don't admit to they doing. I don't know what wrong with them bugs. What they be out there look like they dancing around my plants. I had to go out there and spray one of my apple trees because they had them real little tiny ant looking things on it. I mean, they were full of it, and I had saw where you can take like orange peels and soak it and take the orange. And so I soaked it overnight, the orange peels overnight. I might have did it for 2 nights, but anyway, I put it in my sprayer and sprayed it down. I put some I got this some kind of soap that I got that that I spray on my leaves so that it make it slippery. And I put that in there. And one is peppermint and one is something that got two different kind. I put both of them in there. And I sprayed it down real good. I mean, I soaked them leaves real good. And then I let it sit there for a while. Then I went back with the hose pipe and sprayed it. And it got most of it off. I think there was one leaf that still had some on it. So I went back over it again. And no, I did. Yeah, I did go back over, but I took that leaf off and threw it in the trash. And so I just kept spraying it with that orange peel water. And I found out what's going on with my peaches. We got them right in the direct where the sun, that fake sun can shine on them, and that fake sun is drying them up. So we need to move the peach trees where they get more shade. My nose itching. But I think it's this ground too, with all this energy coming up from out from under the ground. I like looking at these people. They be yours. Some people have some nice, really pretty yards, but some people have a little small yard. This one girl, she just got a little small backyard, and she got the most food in there. She be planting her food, and she real skinny too, but she love her food 'cause she be planting them. She has some of everything in there. I get inspired by them, but I know I just can't plant no food 'cause I ain't gonna eat it. I got stuff in there now, candied. I'll be scared to eat that candied food. I'm about ready to throw it away and just wait until I can figure out how to get off this property. But I feel like if I move, they gonna make it hard for me to get somewhere else to move to because that's what they did at the other house. They told the they told the real estate agency that we were drug dealers. At least that's what my sister lawyer said. I was, well, who in the heck could tell her that we drug dealers? And what drugs are we selling? Because I don't sell no drugs. Her husband, but she been divorced about 20 years, or over 20 years. She ain't never sold drugs. He did. But they been divorced. They don't even live together or nothing. See, that's why I'm saying these police are pure monsters. The sheriff department and the military is just as deep in it too. Cause this paper that I'm reading and I'm getting information from it is saying a lot of this stuff is military. For somebody to tell me or say that the military and the police are not involved, I said yes, they is. And you're not gonna say that they're not involved. And I'm saying that they is. I know for a fact that because they was attacking me. The police was attacking me and the military. So you ain't gonna say you're not gonna tell me that they not involved. Cause I know they are, but the paper that I'm getting my information from is saying that military is involved. These are military weapons. And they got these military people, even the retired military people, brainwashed. They just as crazy as a bed bug. Let me get off of here, cause the more I talk, the more junk I'ma talk. I'm about like my sister when she used to drink. The more she drunk, the more junk she talk. Y'all be blessed.